Welcome back. Episode 47. It's me, Jody. That would be Amanda.
Me.
And then we've got Winston. And he's not going to say nothing because he's later here. I found out this weekend that Amanda loves women boxing.
You need to tell the truth. You wanted to
You
watch it,
watched
so
like
you
4
wanted me.
hours
You
of
wanted
boxing.
the excuse
It was
that
unbelievable.
I liked it.
Couldn't take your eyes off of it. You're like,
I tried to get you to box, and
look
you
at
wouldn't do
these
it
chicks
because
hitting
you
each other.
thought I would whip your tail.
Will I get in trouble for saying chicks
Probably
hitting each other?
But hold up, back up a minute. You made me stay in my church clothes while we're recording on a Sunday again, which we said we don't like to record on Sundays, but here we are.
Does it always happen on Sunday?
And you made me stay in my church clothes.
I know.
I don't like church clothes.
Well, we're working a video, and then storage on my phone. Here we go again, storage on my phone. I don't have enough storage. I can actually record it, but then I can't do, like if I go into CapCut or anything.
Well, stop recording animals.
You know, I do record a lot of animals.
Be done with
feeding
the animals.
Fish, feeding ducks.
Give me the attention that you give the animals.
But you know,
you don't. Did you see that? You just passed it along right
I
there.
video these animals because I don't know.
You just passed it along
when
again.
Something might happen. Something crazy might happen.
Well, you never know
'cause
with
it's
me when
animals.
something might happen.
You're right. You're right. So
I
back to
mean-
the whole boxing thing. So I kept seeing on Netflix to where they're having women's boxing coming up on, was it the 11th? Was that? Yeah.
No, Friday.
Which would have been the 11th, right?
Yeah, I told you it was 11th.
So I was like, well, that'll be something if we're available, if we're at home to watch or whatever. Well, it got to be, 7 o'clock.
So you made sure we were at home.
No, well,
you made sure we were at home.
no, because I had a
you wouldn't let me do nothing.
procedure done.
Yeah.
It just worked out. We got home about whatever time, 8.
So
and then,
he had this procedure so he could not do nothing, so he could watch boxing.
yeah. So it was just a few minutes before 7, and I went to Netflix, I think it was, and then I saw, hey, it's on tonight, and it says live, so I click on there, and it's like a countdown, 3-minute countdown for it. Oh my goodness. So then, but anyway, so when it started, and it was at Madison Square Garden, when it started, we watched, and it's like 7:30, and there ain't even close to having somebody box. So we just kept turning on and off, going back and forth. And you actually went and...
I went and done a live. I'm like, you catch me later.
TikTok?
Yes.
Okay, on your nail...
Yes.
What is it called?
Press on nails?
Your site. If people wanted to go to your TikTok, what is it called?
Amanda.
That's all I'm asking. It's just Amanda.
I don't actually know what my thing is.
Well, it might help if you do that.
It might help if I did.
I was trying to give you a little bit of a plug.
Are you?
But you went and did that on TikTok, did a TikTok live. Well, I always keep
Amanda, press on nails.
Okay.
Amanda Ratliff 3.
Okay. So that's where you do your red aspen stuff. You show how to put them on,
It looks
take
a little
them off,
different. Yes.
everything like that.
Yes.
Okay. So finally, this was going to be the first time. Why is my phone locked up?
Because you want to use it.
I know. It says the event was historic, marking the first time an all-women's professional boxing card was streamed live on Netflix from Madison Square Garden, according to Netflix. Mm-hmm.
You need a little help there.
Yeah. So the headliners, I watched all of them. I'm not into boxing or anything like that, but there's nothing on. I cannot find anything really.
We got all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we can't
And we
find
talk about that all the
nothing.
time, too.
Yes, we do.
So, it was just something to watch because these women, man, they will beat up on each other. But I don't know. I have boxed before with some buddies, like one round. You don't realize how long 3 minutes is until you're boxing with somebody,
Right.
You're over there. What are you doing?
Well, I had a comment on my video, and I like to get back to them, so I just replied to them.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So these rounds were 2-minute rounds. So it was not your average 3-minute round. And I don't know if they changed that for this or if that's the rules for women's boxing. I don't know anything. Nobody, out of the 4 fights that I watched, nobody got knocked out.
Is that what you were here for? The knockout?
Well, I wanted to see somebody struggle. I really did.
Listen, how rude.
Well, you do. You want to see somebody like finally get one good punch in and the other one starts staggering, loses their legs out from under them, whatever like that. or gets into the ring ropes and then just getting waylaid on. That's what I was waiting. And there was some waylaying going on, but nobody ever, went down. But
I think I'd have went down with the first punch.
yeah. So every one of the fights went 10 rounds, the official 10 rounds. But the main event was Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, and that Taylor, she'd won 2. They fought each other twice before. I think she's Irish. She's beat Serrano both times, and this time I was just for Serrano. Just
So why did they want to fight again when she's already won twice?
money. I don't know how much. They said it's millions of dollars is what this fight was on. So I don't know if they got a couple million a piece. If it was like,
but they
8
said they
million.
weren't going to do it again.
Is that what they said? Was this it?
Yeah.
I would think. Why?
At the end of it, they said, "Yeah, no more."
I've
I mean,
beat
like,
you.
why?
Yeah.
I beat you 3 times.
Well,
you
if
want me? You me just keep on?
If I beat
Let's
you,
go street fight.
if I beat you one time and you want a rematch,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
understandable. If I've beat you twice,
Why do you even want to do
and
it
you
for
want
the
to do
third?
it again, the only reason I would think is because of the money. But I will say this, and I need to research this, but I told you when it's long and drawn out. They have this intro music and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's hyped up. By that main event, Madison Square Garden was sold out. I mean, there wasn't an empty seat. Didn't look like it anyway. But that Katie Taylor, the Irish, I think she's from Ireland. I'm pretty sure.
You might need to check your facts.
She came. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
She came. Their flag is orange, white, and green, I believe. She came out to I think it's a Christian song. I don't know if it's a newer song. It was saying like my king is the Redeemer. Stuff. I tried to listen close. I was like, is that really a Christian song?
You didn't Shazam it?
No, I did not Shazam.
You should have Shazammed
Well,
it.
let's go back to the storage on my phone. I've gotten rid of Shazam app
can't
just
believe that.
so I could have extra storage on my phone.
Okay. Be truthful. You got rid of Shazam so you could get the Bird app.
Yeah.
Marlin.
Hey, if y'all are bird lovers, if you like watching
We could
birds,
talk for an
if
hour on
you got
birds.
bird feeders, if you got a hummingbird feeder, if you like watching these birds in the evening times, anything like that, get the Marlow app. I can't say that I found this on my own. I found this through my sister and brother-in-law. Apparently, as you get old, we all have the same thing in common, except for Amanda. She's not quite. I give her 3 more years, and she'll be up there with us, maybe. But as you get older, apparently birds is a thing that you like to listen and watch and all that stuff. But anyway, they told me about the Marlow app, and when you download it, all you do is it listens to the birds chirping, singing, whatever, and it identifies them for you. It'll let you know if it's a what is it? Not a normal bird that you say. What?
Exotic.
Well, no, I wouldn't say exotic. But
That's a little out there, huh?
yeah. But anyway, any bird for you basically have to put in your location. So, like we've got a neighbor 2 houses down that's got a cockatoo. Well, it won't pick it up because it's just narrowing down localized birds. I mean, so I don't know what a cockatoo's, where it's its origination.
Don't know.
If we put that in there, and then it would identify what type it is.
Oh.
Rare. That's what I was looking for. Rare. It lets you know if it's a bird that it picks up is rare or not for this area. So, but it's pretty cool. You might have up to 16 birds within a few minutes of
So does it keep those recordings when you're sitting there recording it or whatever?
There's a file in there, but I don't that you can look back, and I don't know if you can.
I was gonna say, I hope is
don't-
that taking up storage?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think you can click and listen to it, but you might can click it and see what it
that
identifies.
was.
Yeah, because it has the picture.
I mean, everywhere we go.
Yeah,
If
but
he hears a bird, he's like, "Oh, let me get it out."
But if it has, it pops up the picture and all that stuff, and you can click on it, and it tells you all about it. It'll tell you,
Like
the
how I got you
female-
off boxing.
Yeah, you sure did. Well, I was about done with the boxing anyway. But anyway, back to the boxing is, I need to research because it's very uncommon to hear a Christian song that a boxer or anything like that they come out to. I just was not expecting that, especially with the lifestyle of some of these
Right.
women boxers that I know that, because they're tough. My goodness, they're manly. They are tough. I couldn't get out there. Hey, and when you saw, I want to see the next day I want to see the picture of them.
I want to know how they feel.
When they
They
get up
got to be
the
hurting.
next morning, show me a picture of their face. Because if your eyes almost completely closed Friday night, what does it look like Saturday morning? Bad. I know you feel rough.
Their body's got to just be.
What about your nose? And there was a lot of blood.
Did they do cold plunges? Does that help your body?
Cold plunges?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it does. It doesn't help my body because I don't like to be cold. I cannot. They said it's worth it though, the way you feel afterwards. But the 3 minutes that you're in there, or the 2 minutes, no. I know what's Adam Carolla. He's a comedian. Mm-hmm. I've heard him say that he doesn't have a cold plunge, but he takes a cold shower. It's kind of the same thing, but not really. It's not as cold as what a cold plunge would be, because you can do like 34 degrees when you do a cold plunge. Cold water out of your faucet is what?
It's not that cold.
No. So, but it's still cold if you're standing under it,
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't do it. The only time I took a cold shower is when I found out when I got up one morning and take a shower that our hot water heater didn't work. And that was a struggle. So, I don't want to experience that again. I don't know. I need to find out how much money they made for this. Let me look this up while you're talking. Can you talk while
What am I going to talk about?
I don't know.
We got a sale going on right now, but by the time you hear this, it's probably gone. No, it's not. I got a sale going through the 17th. What am I talking about? We're going to release tomorrow on the 14th. Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time. Join me on my TikTok, and I'll show you what nails are on sale. As low as $6. You like that commercial?
Yes.
You like that? Pretty good commercial. We got daily deals, $10. Different daily deals. Forgot what tomorrow's is, but today's is makeup wipes and $10 nails. Tomorrow's deal is, I'll tell you. One day I'll tell you. I forgot what is tomorrow. Monday? It's a highlighting stick. We have cream highlighter sticks also.
All right.
We have makeup.
Now, back to our story. I've got this now. I've got these facts. Are you done?
He don't like my girl talk.
Okay.
Has some cute nails that are $10 also tomorrow.
For her fight on Friday night, streamed on Netflix, Katie Taylor reportedly earned a purse of $6 million. This payday is part of the highly anticipated trilogy fight against Amanda Serrano, which was also promoted by Jake Paul's Most Valuable Promotions. So that's why you saw Jake Paul.
So he just promotes them.
Yeah, he's a promoter. That's why you see him behind every one of those women. He's
like not their manager or whatever. He's just a promoter.
Yeah. Promoter, manager.
Are they the same thing?
No, not really, but he has a say and stuff though. So the fight was a significant event, not just for the athletes, but also for the sport of boxing, with the potential for a large audience due to its streaming on Netflix. I don't know what the numbers were yet.
I was going to say, have we heard any numbers?
Both Taylor and Serrano are expected to have earned substantial purses, with some reports suggesting a total purse of $18 million to be split between them. Wow. That's a lot. Let me see.
I might go fight somebody for that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. What?
Is it worth it? Is it worth feeling the way you would feel the next day? I mean, I know they train and all this, but you can't tell me they're not hurting the next day.
Oh, definitely hurting.
How long does it take them to get over it? How long do you think it takes them to quit? Because like if you're in a wreck or something like that, they always say like the second or third day is like your worst day of pain.
Yeah.
So what do you think when you're boxing? I mean,
let's see. The female boxing match between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano on Netflix, which was part of the undercard for the Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson fight, had an estimated 74 million live viewers globally. Wow. This makes it the most watched professional women's sporting event in U.S. history, according to Netflix. Well,
wow.
But when Jake...
before Netflix done these, were the fights live anywhere else? You had to pay for them, right?
You had
HBO.
HBO.
Okay,
was a big boxing channel.
Yes. Okay.
Which they had. Which on that, you just had to have a subscription to HBO to watch it because they had like Friday Night Boxing or whatever it was. But they had the main events. You had Tyson, you had stuff like that.
What are your
But women, they
non-boxers?
never really showed women. You know, they talked about that.
Right, they talked about
Muhammad
it.
Ali's
They wouldn't
daughter
show.
talked about she had a main event where she fought at Madison Square Garden, but it wasn't televised.
But it wasn't televised because it was women.
Yeah.
So what do your other boxers make that wasn't the main event? How much are they bringing in?
Oh, probably like
So if you're not the winner, do
100,000
you
or
still get something?
Yeah.
You still get something,
you've got
right?
you've got a contract.
You've got some kind of contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was
I don't know.
interesting.
I just don't get standing there dancing around in the ring boxing. I know people love it. I know they make
You
money
talking about
on it.
watching it or actually doing it?
Or no, actually doing it.
No.
I mean, I don't
You say
I don't even really care to watch it.
You say at the
I like the MMA fighting.
yeah, but you say at the 10th round, you say how they are so winded, they're so tired,
And it's just 2-minute rounds.
and all you're doing
Like,
is you're
whew.
you're sweating blood on each other because you're hugging each other because
I don't get the
want-
hugging stuff.
Well, yeah, because you're trying to get your breath, and it's you're holding on to one another for
And
a
you're
second.
trying them not to.
Yes, so that the ref will break you apart, so that you're not continuously, I mean, you're wearing yourself out. So yeah, that's the way you get a break is when you hold on to the person or get them up against the ring ropes and hold on to them, and they have to be broke apart.
I
don't blame them. No, MMA's twice as bad.
That's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, because they're trying to break your leg and arm and dislocate your shoulder, and they're
What makes you want to do that? Are you a mean person if you want to fight?
it's got to be in you. You've got to be tough. You just got a tough streak, and you like.
And that's a way you can let it out.
I guess I don't want to do it.
Me and you's about to go a round or two.
The two first MMA fights that I ever saw, both of them, the ones I saw one time, and then months later when I watched another one, same thing happened. Of course, different guy, but it's dislocated shoulders, and you saw it pop out of joint and all that. And it was like, oh my goodness, about to make you throw up. I mean, I can't handle.
Yeah, you can't handle it.
But they're trying to get him to tap out. Whatever position I can put you in, to where it is hurting so bad that you're tapping out. You're hollering, "Uncle, let me up." I just don't want to.
You're hollering, Uncle?
You never heard that?
No.
You've never heard holler, Uncle?
No.
Okay.
Why are we hollering, Uncle?
That's just a saying.
Oh.
You've never. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I never heard that one.
But yeah, you're trying to choke them out. I mean, anything, whatever it. That's a scary thing when you see these guys get choked out.
It is.
You get them.
So why do you want to watch that? Why do you want to do that? I think
Well,
you're
that's a
mean.
man thing. I know some women like to watch it, but it's a man thing. It's kind of like the gladiator thing back in the day and all that. You like these brutal sports. It's like football. That's why men like football, because they like that toughness, that hitting, pads hitting each other. Except this right here is a little bit different.
I was going to say, that's a
But
lot different.
that's a lot of money, though. It's a lot. Well, just like them splitting possibly
Yeah, but
18 million.
Is it worth it to put your body through that for the money?
I've talked to some
Is it
people.
really?
You talk about, like, would you take a punch from Mike Tyson for, like, you name the price? And I don't, even like
No.
$1 million, no, I'm not
No.
doing it because he'd kill me.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
You're not ready for it.
So then what good is it to you?
It's not.
Not. Because you can't take it with you. So
Can't
what
take
good
it
is
with
it?
you. You're right. But anyway, so I don't know the next time I don't remember. Well, I did watch Jake Paul and Mike Tyson when they fought. But
Yeah,
that
we
wasn't-
did watch that.
But that
one.
wasn't a fight. We just watched that because that was hyped up.
It was
I like
hype.
Mike Tyson. I don't care about Jake Paul at all. At all.
That's not nice.
Well, I just don't. I don't like him.
Jody is brutally honest,
I am honest.
by the way.
Why am I going to lie? I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be mean about it. Take it the way you do.
You don't know him.
I know enough. You
You
see
know
how
what
you
you've
see
heard.
how they carry themselves, whether you like them or not. I'm not saying that Mike Tyson is a great guy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I don't like the showboat and all that. But that was for show. That was not a fight. I was hoping it was going to be something a little bit better than what
Right.
it was. But
Yeah.
but before that, I couldn't tell you the last fault that I've ever seen. boxing match. And I couldn't tell you if I'm ever going to watch it again because it's just not something. This was just something that just, hey, I kept seeing on. Since we turn on Netflix all the time, you could have been like on any other platform that they could have been promoting and all that stuff. And I'd never known about it and I just wouldn't have watched it. But since it kept showing up on Netflix and the timing was right, that's the only reason we watched it.
Yep.
But I really did want to see somebody get knocked out. Is that bad?
I don't know. Is it
I don't know.
that you want to see somebody get knocked out?
I don't know.
No. All right. Done with fighting.
Yeah, I am too.
What we got coming up?
We got VBS at church.
VBS
Everybody, we
this
have had a
week.
lot of people working hard to get that VPS.
VPS? What is that?
VPS?
That's an eye insurance
Yeah.
when I worked at the eye doctor.
So Vacation Bible School is what we were talking about for people that don't know what that is. But had a lot of...
We have a director that bust her tail.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's done a lot. She's carried a lot of the weight. And you can tell. I
Yeah.
mean, it's amazing the stuff she's done and got done.
Looks good.
It does
She's
look
got
good.
it all decorated.
So it's kind of, we're having a Sunday night service in our old sanctuary because that's where everything is decorated at. And we're having it there, so kind of show it off to let the members of the church that aren't aware or can't be involved in the upcoming week. We'll see what it's all about and kind of unveiling it for everybody.
They can't be involved. We just ask them to pray for the kids that are coming through,
That's
that
right.
they'll hear the message.
That's right. And do you know what an estimate is on how many kids we might have?
Oh, we usually have around 100.
Really? That's
Mm-hmm.
good. Yep. So it'll be good.
So
So
this
that's
is going to be
so
a
that-
busy week.
Is that a Monday through Friday thing? Monday through Thursday? So,
Monday through Friday.
So 5 days from 9 a.m. to
9 to 12, I think.
so
is
like
right.
3 hours a day.
Mhm.
That's not bad.
Then we got a team going, mission team going to Kentucky.
What are they
To-
going to do?
Well, some will be construction, some will be they'll go around and talk to people. It's called something, I just can't get the word out. And then
Evangelize?
the VBS director is going again, and she's going to be leading another VBS. So she got VBS 2 weeks in a row.
Ooh, that'll wear you out.
I think she deserves 2 weeks off in a row. Shout out.
We'll put a word in for her. How
Yeah.
about that?
Shout out to Jania.
Yeah. That's good.
She loves our kids.
You know, you always hear that, well, the Lord's working in my life or the Lord's working in our church. You know, just because you see something or whatever it is, but you've got to understand the Lord is always working in your life. The Lord is always working in your
Always.
church.
When you
anything
don't
like
see
that.
it.
That's right. Just because you see something positive happening in there, that doesn't mean you stop and reflect, you know, and you're thanking God for it. You need to thank God there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you ain't got a clue that God's working on for years to come, and we have no clue.
Then you realize it
Right.
afterwards that,
exactly.
oh, he was there
Right.
too.
There's a plan.
He's there every minute of every second
That's right. That's right. And
of the day.
in my Sunday school class that I teach, every day or at the end of class, I always ask, you know, what's good going on in your life? Anything bad going on? Praise reports, prayer requests, unspokens. And it's always, they know that nothing bad is going on, so that's a good thing. That's what they always say. I've kind of told them that. And the thing about it, too, is I tell them that we tend to pray when bad things are going on. When good things are going on, it's almost like you feel like you don't need God as much because you're in control. Well, everything's fine, you know, and then maybe your prayer life isn't where it needs to be because everything's going good, you know. So you're kind of missing the thing. So we always, and I'm kind of coming at a point of teaching these boys this. I have to always tell them, you know, you need to come to a point where don't ever think you're in control, and don't ever think just because everything's fine and dandy right now that it can't be, you know, something might happen tomorrow. You just never know. So don't let that affect your prayer life. You need nothing bad's going on. You need to be praying. You need to be thanking God for, you know, for everything good that's going on in your life and everything. So, you know, it'll help you, you know, when the times are rough. So
Yeah.
I try and, you know, emphasize it in prayer life is very important. Don't ever just stop praying. And you can't do it wrong. You can't pray wrong.
No, but we think we can.
I know.
We think we
I know.
do.
I try and I've gotten to where some of the boys in there, I'm trying to get them to step up, and I'm wanting them to pray for us at the end of class.
Yeah.
And I have a couple that are go to, every time. They'll do it, and I don't want that all the time. But I try and tell them to, like, hey, 10 years ago, if you'd asked me to, pray in this class or anything like that, there is no way. I didn't have the, confidence. I didn't think I could. And I try and tell them, like, you cannot say anything wrong. You can't pray wrong. God knows what's on your heart. He wants to hear from you. Even though he knows what's going on in your life, he wants to hear from you about it. So, but we had a very good class today, I must say. It seems like our class is really gelling together. Because, we have so many different, ages. It's, we had 8 boys in there today, but today, a lot of them were closer in age than what we have sometimes, but it's just like everybody has just gotten to where they talk to each other, they get along good, we cut up, and then they're participating, in questions that we have during the lesson. So I think if you go in there, especially with teenagers, and you just start the lesson right off if you like small talk for a minute, then you start the lesson and you're just talking the lesson the whole time. I think not that you're burning the boys out or anything like that, but I like to
You got to build that relationship.
That's what I've been trying to do, and that's why we do.
You got to build that for them.
We do trivia questions, and we do, like here lately, they like the Family Feud questions and stuff like that, So we'll do like 20 of those questions. We'll go back and see who, got the most stuff like that before we start the lesson, and just trying to break things down, and that's really helped, so. But also leave it to them on what kind of trivia, and let them decide, so we can change it up and all that. So.
All right. Well, I think
it's lunchtime.
Good.
Yep. It's lunchtime. We've got to get off this thing because we've got to head back to church.
We end it with prayer. That's good. Talking about prayer.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Prayer is very important.
Prayer is very important.
Yes. It needs to be a part of your life, no doubt. And if it's not, well, I pray that it soon will be.
If you need help, leave us a comment.
That's right. There is a way to get in contact. You can leave a comment, and then from there we can work on how to communicate one-on-one and with any questions. No doubt, because that's what we're here for.
All right.
All right.
Let's go eat lunch.
Thanks for listening.
Now that it's brunch time.
We will see you back hopefully next week for episode 48. So we will see you then. See ya.
Adios.